just not talking.
That's fine. Hear from him
Jocks of the round table. Let's ride.
Ride.
I forgot to workshop another one, so
I saw something. For some reason, my Instagram Explore page has been all like really old stuff. Like I'll see something that's like breaking news, and it'll be like the Packers logo, and I'm like, "What is that?" And I click on it, and it's like so and so is on the IL or is injured. It's from like October. I'm like, what? But anyway, I saw one, and it was like instead of Broncos Country Let's Ride, it was like Bronco Ride Country Let's, and it was Russell Wilson with like a edited like bandage on his forehead. It was like Russell Wilson might have a concussion after last week's game, and it was from like October. And I was like, what?
I was
like, what was that?
Like the meme accounts, like I'll get posts that are from like October and November. Like
I'll like watch one and I'm like, oh, that's funny. I've seen that before, and I'm like, it's from 2021. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Did y'all see the stuff about him having his own office?
Yeah, like under.
And then I saw Broncos fans in the comments being like naming a bunch of quarterbacks that also have their own offices, and it was like, okay.
Yeah, but
they named like guys that were good.
Russ was.
Really he was expected.
He wasn't last year though.
He was expected to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't though.
And apparently, Sean Payton was like, "Yeah, that's not happening."
Yeah. But then talking about it on Part of My Take was really funny because they were like, he was like, "Hey guys, I have an open door policy with my office." They're like, hey, you know what's an open door policy? Just being in the locker room.
Yeah,
that's an open door policy.
Yeah.
All right, Brainstorm Pod. Do we want to
talk
about
anything
else?
we want to talk about before?
Combines this week. Anthony Richardson is shooting up draft boards. He is the most bet on number one pick.
I mean, it's
of
probably
anybody.
the best odds, like best
odds jump.
He
was.
Know. He was.
But that's because everybody was.
Do you think he's first in the odds now?
No.
I'm saying
what is he now?
It's good value.
He's plus
that's what I was saying.
He's plus 800. He was plus.
It
8,000.
was great value.
What are the others? Off the top of your head, if you know. I just know I got Will Levis at 650 in September. He's probably below that.
Yeah, probably.
I'll pull it up.
But I would guess that they're all close.
I know him shooting up from 8,800 is wild.
No, yeah, I agree.
Which I do think he's going to kill the combine.
Yeah,
probably.
Not all combine heroes turn out great NFL players.
That is fact.
Very true.
Dang. Where's the NFL? Can I not even search? I have to search NFL right now.
Manny Machado got paid again.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Bryce Young's minus 165.
He's minus 165.
That's
going to change.
Stroud is plus 350. Anthony Richardson is third at plus 800.
What about like
Levis is plus 900. Anderson and Carter are both plus 1,400.
That's kind of
wild.
And
then Tyree Wilson is plus 7,500.
The two best players in the draft, aren't?
Well, especially given the current team that has the current first overall pick is definitely not drafting a quarterback.
Yeah.
So there's a pretty good chance that, like, the second that I see anything whatsoever remotely indicating that if Carter and Anderson are going to be at the Combine, anything remotely suggesting after the Combine that they had really good Combines, I'm going to put a bet on one of them to go first overall, implying that the Bears wouldn't trade back.
No, they kind of already said that they're going to trade back.
Smoke screen season.
They've softly said that they're going to trade back. Even if they do pick up like 2 and 34, like,
yeah,
I mean, you're getting another solid player for your team. And you're still going to get one of the two guys that you wanted for sure.
Yeah. Back to Machado. So a baseball podcast I listened to, they said something very funny. I'm saying I heard it from them, so I'm not taking credit for it. But they said, like, there is a maybe 1% chance that we're going to end up getting the sickest documentary of all time on how the newish Padres owner and everything he's doing is totally built on, like, a Ponzi scheme. and none of this money is real because they've dished out so much money.
They have.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to pay. I mean, it looks the way that they're going to do another massive contract with Soto. And it's like, there's a pretty good chance that none of this money is real. And we're going to, they're not pretty good. There's a 1% chance that like all this money is fake and we're going to get like the sickest documentary of all time in 20 years about this dude that just built a baseball team on fake money and none of the players ever got paid. It's like, yeah, no, that's there.
That would be funny. I think it would suck for them, the players.
Suck for those guys, but be good for us.
It'd be hilarious.
It'd be very entertaining.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I saw a tweet today involving Machado that talked about the last 3 shortstops that the Dodgers had on their team and how they left in free agency, and that now their total contracts equal up to a little over $1 billion.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's probably $1 billion. Who?
Trey Turner.
Seager, Turner, and
Seager,
Machado.
Turner, and Machado. Other switch, Turner, Machado.
Yeah.
I just think that's
It's wild.
because all 3 of those guys left, and they're still a really good team.
Yeah.
I said that tweet and said I was going to mention it. I'm going to scroll back up to it, find it. Padres have control of all the following players through at least the 2027 season. Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., Xander Bogaerts, Yu Darvish, Joe Musgrove, Robert Suarez. Okay, I sent that. I said I'm going to talk about this on the pod this week. The only thing I'm going to say is one of these things is not like the other. And it's Tatis. If you're relying on Tatis to be an impact player, you're insane.
Well,
Because the dude just doesn't play baseball. He doesn't play
where is he
baseball
going to
games.
play? If Bogart's going to DH, move to second? I know Xander wants to play short.
No, they got the Asian guy, the Korean guy. playing short.
Hansong John.
Hopefully,
See,
so.
I just categorized him as the Asian guy, so I didn't butcher his
No,
name.
it's Kim. It's
Maybe.
Hansong Kim. I know who you're talking about. He played shortstop a little bit for him this year, too, when Tatis got suspended.
And was injured
Yeah.
because
Good
of one
point
of his
about-
many motorcycle wrecks.
Yeah, good point about him being injured,
Just
too.
don't.
He's
ride
hurt
a
all the
motorcycle.
time. I looked because I couldn't remember how many different injuries there were. It's every single season he gets hurt. Rookie year, shoulder. The next year, same shoulder. Then the shortened 2020 season, he played 57 of the 60 games.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so that was
Good job.
Yeah.
You played 57 games. Of the 60 available, it was 57 games. And then 2021. No, that was the second time the shoulder. And then 2022, last year. End of 2021 was shoulder again, and then off season was broken wrist because of the motorcycle wrecks, and was suspended.
So what I'm hearing
And
is
he's not going to play the full season this year.
That
He's
he
gonna miss
has-
the first 21 games.
so what I'm hearing is that he has played 96.67% of games in the season before. So he could do it
In the
again.
shortened season, yes.
Yeah, but what if he did that? Like, what if the shortened season wasn't a thing and he played that many? Like, he played.
No, he
that
would have gotten
percentage?
hurt. He would have gotten hurt. Actually,
Maybe.
pretty sure he was hurt
Maybe.
coming out of that offseason.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Pretty sure he was still nursing the 2019
shoulder.
shoulder, the rookie season shoulder injury.
That's
So,
weird.
I mean, dude just doesn't play baseball. When he does, he's good.
Yeah.
Can't play defense. Throws the ball into the 10th row every time he
Whose
fields for a ball.
nucleus is better on paper? I like put Tatis, like healthy Tatis. Their nucleus or the Braves nucleus that's signed for?
Well, Braves, but I mean, I can, for the past 2 years, say the same thing about Acuna, right?
Yeah,
But that's really just one injury.
yeah, it's really just one injury, and it's kind of a freak injury too. Like
I mean,
your
it's ACL,
like
yeah.
jumping for a ball.
He's not going to tear that ACL again. Might tear the other one, but not going to tear that one again, probably.
Well, Taylor the one.
You please knock on wood.
Pretty sure D Rose tore the same ACL
That's a good
twice.
point.
Yeah, no, it happens.
All right, so just forget I said that.
But the Braves nucleus is also signed. They might be signed. They have more players signed for probably the same amount of money.
No, way less money.
You think so?
Yeah. You forget how massive Xander Bogaerts' contract was. It was
Yeah.
dumb money.
But then you got
Not dumb, but because the
but-
dude just
But you
hits
got
baseballs.
Murphy's, you got Albies, Acuna, Olsen, Riley got a big deal.
Riley is the biggest one, right?
Riley has a big
Contract.
one. Yeah. You got Michael Harris, Strider.
Oh, Strider's is nothing.
Harris's is nothing.
Yeah, those are
I
nothing.
think they're like $90 million. They basically bought out their cheap
ARB
contract and then the ARB years.
Yeah.
They overpaid for that and got a couple more free agent years.
Yeah, I think the other guys on that list for the Padres are really, really good. And Tatis is good when he plays and he never plays. So, I'm not going to play a full season this year. I tried to find it. When he signed his contract, I'm going to find the date. Oh, yep, Tatis.
Oh, Marquette clinches first outright Big
How much
East
did
title.
they win by?
Let's go.
More than 9, probably.
Frick!
What are you putting on?
February 2021, when he signed the big contract.
It's 1 point game.
Oh, okay. Who are they playing?
It's Tessin.
I thought I saw
Me and my buddy, he's a Braves fan, we were talking about the Tatis contract, and he sent it to me. He said, "That's a good deal." I said, "How do you know?" He said, "I like him, so I'd sign him to that deal." And then he said, I guess Acuna hadn't signed that. He said, "I'd sign Acuna to the same deal." I said, "I like him too. I think he's a stud." But it was 2021, said he's literally never played a full season of baseball.
We have time to
Like you
by then.
Well, I don't know. It's a 14-year contract, and it didn't start till after the 2021 season. So the 2021 season wasn't impacted by his contract at all. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why not wait till after the 2021 season, see if he can get through a full year, which he didn't, and then sign him to the contract. And now it's looking like...
Because they thought the 57 out of 60 games was good enough.
I guess. They were like, hey, he played 57 games last year. What a stud.
He played 96% of the games.
Yeah, that's probably what they said.
But that's not that impressive.
But he played 96% of the games.
But that's that's a 2-month stretch.
Small sample size.
It is.
That's
Dude,
not good.
Y'all remember in COVID? I don't know if y'all did this. I watched baseball every single day
Yeah,
because there was nothing on.
I played
I played a lot of
games every-
Fortnite, and I watched baseball.
I played
I
2
fished a
Madden
ton.
games a day
I did fish a little. I did
Fished
fish
a
a lot.
ton. Yeah, I've indoors fished like every single day.
because we went through a Madden season and like
Bro, we went through 3 Madden seasons.
we
so
went through one in probably a week, maybe like 10 days.
Yeah.
It was
I wish-
wild.
That was the first time I think in my life I bought an Alabama fishing license was because I was going so much.
Oh wow.
But like I never buy one because I don't go a ton anymore.
Yeah.
And we're so close. Like that's where we always go.
Yeah.
So I was like, my odds of getting stopped are getting higher and higher. I ought to buy one.
Yeah. We had
Mason, where were you landing in Fortnite?
In Fortnite,
Yeah,
my
dude.
OG Greasy Grove.
Oh, bro.
all right. I don't know what any of that means.
And
It's a
then we
grove
had
that's
this.
greasy.
Then we
That
had
makes
this
sense,
place
actually.
called the Juice. That's what
I
we-
liked, was it the Wailing Woods or something like that?
No, it was down there by. Do you remember Paradise Palms? That there's like a little area down like
Yeah,
southwest of it. It was, some
Yeah.
people called it Little Mexico. We called it the Juice.
I like the Wailing Woods, man. You just
Russellville was Little Mexico, so they must have been landing in
A
Russellville.
lot of people called it Little Mexico. We called it the Juice. All right, where are we dropping the Juice? All right, bet.
Dude, y'all are wild.
I would get phone calls at 7 a.m. What are you doing? I laying in bed. You want to play Fortnite? Yeah.
So I guess before we get to brainstorming, we
Yeah.
should talk about LeBron's most
Oh.
important 23-game stretch of his career.
Yeah, he's already hurt.
Yeah.
On the sideline in a walking boot after he said these are the 23 most important games of his career. So no one's surprised at all, and no one cares at all either. So Lakers are going to miss the postseason again.
Yeah, my Jazz finishing higher than the Lakers
Looks pretty good.
prediction is going to look. It's looking good.
Lakers selling out to get LeBron James, who's known for destroying franchises, and he's literally single-handedly going to destroy.
I saw somebody talking about it. Like, they were saying, like, if you have LeBron on your team, like he is the system.
Yeah.
And so, especially these past couple years when he's like missed a lot of time, like if LeBron's not playing, then like the offense doesn't work
You need
because
Michael
everything
Beasley.
is
You have bad players because you also can't draft any because he traded all your draft picks.
Yeah, and
So you don't have like good young players that are coming up and are getting good playing time. It's just
and
now you just have bad players and no LeBron.
Also, last year, like LeBron and AD, like missed half the season.
Yeah,
But let's just blame everything on Russ. So it's chill.
that's how it goes, man.
Russ was playing.
I will have to say, why is Russell Westbrook always a scapegoat?
It's easy.
Yeah. There's
He's
always
trash.
one with LeBron. There's always one with LeBron.
But he averaged a triple double coming off the bench. Like how
This
are you
season,
gonna say-
like he's been great. He was great for them this season.
Do you know what I think it is? It's the Twitter videos of him missing bank shots and it hitting the top of the backboard and nothing else.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's what it is. You see that and it's like, well, it's that guy's fault. That's
I
bad.
guess.
That's all it is. He could go 10
The-
for 11 in a game.
The 3 times it happened over an 82 game stretch.
Yeah. But he could go 10 for 11 in a game if that one miss is that missed bank shot that hits nothing else but the top of the backboard, even with the middle of the rim somehow. It's like, this guy stinks. This guy can't do anything.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's how I view it.
Another topic. Conference tournaments are starting this week.
Yeah, Lipscomb.
none of the important ones.
No, the
A-Sun.
mid-majors. Like
I
those
don't
are
care
A-Sun's
about
right
the
now.
A-Sun
bro.
right now. Lipscomb's on.
A-Sun, I don't know how long they've been doing this, but their tournament is a joke because they reseed after the second round.
They've been doing it since my junior years when they started doing it.
That's stupid. Get it out of here.
But my
Who's
junior
playing?
Lipscomb and Stetson. But my junior year also the top 4 seeds went, so it was like
It didn't matter.
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
That was the COVID year.
Yeah.
Hey, I got something to talk about.
All right, talk
okay,
about
okay,
it.
Okay.
How come the Montebello athletic accounts don't want to talk about JJ Peace sitting down 11 people, but they want to talk about their boys basketball team who didn't even make the SC tournament?
Why are you gonna roast Montevallo?
He's not
I'm
roasting.
roasting-
He's not roasting the baseball team.
Well, I don't know then.
He would never roast the baseball team.
Better not.
No, we're here for the baseball team.
Falcons.
The
Dirty Birds.
Valo.
That's true.
I honestly wish I knew what the vibe was like since I made the meme account down in Montebello.
It's got to be high. They haven't lost.
They haven't lost, undefeated.
Because of you.
Bobby
Yeah.
seems to think that I like the term he uses, zoot up.
Yeah,
I like
they do that.
Yeah.
Do they have any idea who it is or anything like that?
No.
Does
They
that-
think
They think it's some
So-
kid in the bullpen now.
They think it's within the bullpen. The head coach thinks it's John Alex or Christian somehow.
I don't know why he thought it was me. Like John Alex is
He
the
thinks
person
it's John
that-
Alex. He said, well, it's that John Foster guy that always tweets the Dr. Disrespect
Yeah, Ivy
videos to
said
our
something
signees.
about. Ivy said something about like John Alex or Christian Foster,
Man, they
and I was
don't
like,
know.
I've never tweeted a video.
They'll never
at-
know, man.
But see, the advantage
I
is
retweet all of them.
This,
That's amazing.
this meme account is my only Twitter account because my other one was deactivated because I was so off of it for so long.
Yeah.
That's
So
wild,
they
dude.
have absolutely no.
You need to
clue.
talk to Elon about that.
I don't really care about the old one. I don't want the old one back. I just want to do the meme. Here's the thing about
That's
Twitter,
fair.
man, and it reminds me of when Twitter first started. This meme account, all Twitter is supposed to be fun. Like, I've already gotten on there and seen people take stuff way too serious. And honestly, I want to kind of do what John Alex does and just put Jamoke. Just comment Jamoke. Because it's Twitter. We're supposed to be having fun and making fun of stuff.
Dude, I did it the other night.
Dude,
I did.
You should do that with the meme account.
I responded to MLB's player rankings because they had Ohtani 1 and Judge 2, and I sent the Robert De Niro video and then said Ohtani over Judge ? And then everyone that replied to it, I just replied to them and said, "You don't know ball." They were trying to make serious arguments about it, and I just said,
phrase ever.
"You don't know ball." And it was so much fun because everyone wants to get on Twitter and argue. So I opened that door just a little bit for them to argue. Had like 6 dudes in the replies that were making all these arguments, and I just closed the door. You don't know ball. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
They say something back and be like, you don't know ball.
You can't say anything to that.
One guy was like, that's all you can say. I said, brother, you don't know ball. It was so much fun.
You put them in such a pretzel when you do that. When you tell them that they don't know ball, and they get mad.
They have
like,
to
they'll
explain
try to blow you up. But
Exactly.
They look like an idiot.
They have to try to prove that they do know ball.
It's like what I'm doing is I'm doing like the OJ trial, where instead of I guess it was the state, the people that weren't OJ, instead of them trying to argue that OJ murdered 2 people, they instead were trying to argue that the cops weren't racist. So I switched the argument. Instead of them arguing that Ohtani's better than Judge, they have to try to prove that they know ball.
Yeah.
They don't know ball.
They're distracted from the original argument. Yeah.
I'm Robert Carson, or Richard Carson, whatever his name was.
You don't know ball.
Just don't know ball.
I hope the meme account, I hope no one tries to get us in trouble or anything, because honestly,
We haven't done anything yet.
No.
It will one day. We're going to at some point.
You had to take the one where like the giant robots pooping. Or
Yeah,
whatever
that's
down.
fair.
Yeah,
The giant robot pooping on Christian Brothers University.
Yeah.
We had to delete that one.
What?
It's just a little inappropriate.
I will say that. Well, I can understand, but we don't want to,
We don't want to be pooping on people.
pooping on.
Christian Brothers sucks, by the way.
But what's funny is Ivy was kind of iffy about that one, but we probably made about 20 poop memes about the assistant coach.
That's true, we did. We made a lot of memes about him taking a dump on the bus bathroom.
That's true. But it's not about
his wife follows it.
You're not dissing another university.
That's when they think it's a bullpen guy, don't they?
Yeah, probably. That, and then some of the tweets were going out during the game, and so it has to be a bullpen guy because he knew what was going on. It's like, nah.
Oh, dude, you got live feed going right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, is it?
Next game is away too. Will there be live feed for this one?
Where?
This one, it's a 1-game series. On
Midweek.
Thursday.
Call that a midweek game, brother.
Midweek game. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'm learning the
lingo.
Honestly, this is the most invested I've been in college baseball ever. So probably since 2005 when Alabama Super Regional to North Carolina.
Outside of when I played college baseball, this is the most invested in college baseball I've ever been.
Christian, how about you? Is this the most you've ever been invested?
Yeah, probably.
No, probably, yeah.
Probably not even close. There's not a close second.
Dude, North Georgia, that's probably a pretty good haul, is it not?
I don't even know where North Georgia plays.
No, I think it's in Rome.
They play tomorrow.
No, because Barry's in Rome.
Probably
I don't think they're both in Rome.
That's true. You're probably right.
Would they have left tonight or tomorrow?
No, they'll skip class, leave tomorrow.
Well, that kind of blows.
Midweek games, those are long days.
Dude, I would hate a midweek game. I feel for them.
It's early bus ride, late bus ride back.
Make sure you say that midweek games suck. While they're on the bus, this
Facts.
bus ride's trash.
Oh, bro, we're 20 more poop memes. What are you talking about?
No, you can do the poop meme this bus ride to North Georgia.
Well, they might not have a bathroom on this one. They might not get a charter bus for just a one-day thing. They might use the schools.
One that they got riled up about the most was the when I called the bus driver a P-boy. Pretty much, Ivy texted me, says, "Hey, the bus driver just stopped for the first pee break. He had to go," and so I just put P-boy alert. He said, "Wow."
Imagine being a player on this team.
The funniest part is they all follow it, so they all see it at the same time. So you just imagine on the bus as soon as one of the tweets drop, they're all they're just zooed.
They're like, "Who's doing this?"
Oh man, it's like a one-way GroupMe account.
Yeah.
It's just everyone sees just what the Sherm posts.
I am going to do this though. So I actually, I didn't know Ivy's stats, so I was looking up his old stats today, and I put in Ivy Starling and just put baseball, college baseball, and it actually the first thing that popped up was a Facebook link of him coaching like a bunch of 10-year-olds at Birmingham Southern. Like
Those are the worst. Those little kids camps. Those are the worst because there's always 100 degrees. Was that one at BSC or was it at Regent Field?
He was wearing his BSC jersey, but I didn't look like Regent Field though. But he was like talking to it about when you're throwing and how you need to aim and the difference between a good and bad ball. And I was like, man, this is some wholesome content. So I just recorded it and then cropped it, and I'm going to use it later.
He's gonna get so mad. That's awesome.
I'm going to be like, how's this guy not boot up yet?
Well, you need to relax.
Okay, is it brainstorm time?
Yeah. Y'all brainstorm what your brainstorms are going to be, and I'm going to pee.
What are we brainstorming?
Pod ideas for the next few weeks.
No, just next week.
Oh,
we're
just
brainstorming
next week.
what we're going to do for next week. It needs to be about an hour long, and it's going to be a totally standalone episode, because the week after we'll do brackets.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember
that. And then soon after that will be...
And then after that will be first weekend of the tournament.
And we'll just be talking
And then
about
after that will be...
We'll be talking tournament for the most
next
part.
3.
And then it'll be...
And then we'll be back. We'll figure out
and then we'll do the NFL draft, like a mock draft round table again.
So, like, next week is like, I didn't even think about this last week when I suggested we do a brainstorm pod. Next week is literally just
we can have these ideas on deck. So, like, for future...
we can have future ideas, but also we're going to nail down a one hour episode idea for next week.
Okay.
I've got some good ones. I've got 3 that are really good. One, no one's going to like, but I'm going to suggest it anyway.
I mean, I'm probably not going to be
One
able
of
to
them's
come
probably
up
your
with anything
Yankees thing.
In 2 minutes. A Yankees rant?
Yeah.
For 1 hour.
Yankees forever, I think.
Do what?
I think I could listen to Oakley rant about the Yankees forever. I mean, obviously I'm going to talk about the draft because, like, the Colts have, like, a heavy hand in the draft. We got a top 5 pick.
Right.
And we're obviously going to draft a quarterback of some sort. I don't know. So
CJ Stroud.
I wouldn't mind, dude. To be honest with you, I would not mind any of the 4. I really do think Shane can Steichen or Steichen?
Steichen, I think.
Steichen.
I think it's Steichen.
That's very German. I don't like it, but
I mean, you literally had a coach named Frank Reich.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. What is it? Is there something going on in Indianapolis? I don't even know.
Dude, I don't know. You'd have to ask Ursa.
So
I don't know what's going on for him.
Talking about the top 4 and pure talent-wise, I think Bryce Young is the most ready as of now. But he also...
is 5'10".
I'm the more that I look into it, the more I'm worried about his size and being able to take hits and staying healthy consistently.
Sherm just said...
Like, not a knock on his talent, it's just what it is,
We were talking, he said, is it Shane Steichen or Steichen? I said Steichen. He said, that's very German. I was like, your last coach's last name was Reich.
Very true.
Bro, we just call him Simple Shane because he looks so
up to something,
stupid.
though.
Yeah, it's true. He's a German. He's a Nazi
Well,
sympathizer. He just looks so dumb. Simple Shane.
with Bryce Young, like, I agree with you. Like, but the thing that blew my mind was they were talking about what he improved from his junior. Is he a junior this year or a senior?
This was his junior year.
Yeah.
This past season was.
Redshirt junior, I guess. I don't
No,
know,
he was a true junior.
He was true, yeah.
So from his sophomore to his junior year, he did. And so he was like, well, the one thing I focused on was gaining weight. That bro went from 180 to 190.
Yeah.
And that was like his big jump. I'm like, dude, like when you get in the NFL, you have to be minimum 200 pounds. Like as a quarterback,
Yeah.
and a mobile quarterback has to be like,
I mean, heck, Kyler's 200, isn't he?
Yeah, I think Kyler's like 200 and he's shorter.
205.
I just don't think, and you see with Tua this year,
like, yeah.
it couldn't take the hits.
That's my one knock on Bryce Young. I think he's the most talented right now. Like, most NFL ready, I should say, out of all of them.
CJ Stroud.
Highest floor, but also
CJ
has a
Stroud's kind of a
pretty high
sleeper.
ceiling.
Well, I just don't trust Ohio State quarterbacks.
That's
another conversation.
I just don't like
I
that
think they're different
argument.
people.
I don't like that argument.
Well, my thing is, it's the
Said that
same.
on
It's just
podcast.
like a person by person thing, and it's just not work. Like it just hasn't happened.
Well,
yet.
my thing is like Ohio State. At least Bryce Young this year didn't have the receivers, and he still looked good.
Yeah.
Ohio State always has the top end, best
Yeah.
of the best, going against the Big Ten competition, who typically
But, I
in the
mean, I
defensive
Well,
secondary.
just little
is-
white guys out
in
there
the-
in the Big
in the-
Ten West.
And the defensive secondary is not near the competition in the SEC.
I think you can say the same thing about the history of Alabama quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. But I'm saying Bryce Young this year at least
Yes,
proved that he
this year he
didn't
had
have,
it.
he didn't have the talent around him that
It was
got open
more
everywhere.
difficult than the past.
Yes, no,
We're
I,
going to
I,
do a
I
full
agree.
draft pod later, guys.
I agree
I know.
with that, but I agree with that statement too. I'm weary about Alabama quarterbacks for the same reason. But this year, Bryce Young different.
Yeah,
They're not going to hit
it's
him
a little bit
size.
different. Yeah.
Who's the linebacker from Florida in the draft this year? He got hurt. I think.
Ventrell Miller.
Ventrell Miller.
Okay, so I watched a video of him working out. He looks very ready for this combine.
I saw that.
Dude,
He's like
I'm telling you right now, if he wasn't a 6th-year senior, he could be a borderline first-round pick. But he's so old, he's not going to go that high.
but he could make an immediate impact. Like
Before what year?
Mid-rounds.
Not last year. The year before last. When Bama beat Florida in the swamp that year,
Yeah.
he was projected late round first to start the year.
yeah.
Why did-
2020.
why-
He tore his bicep against Alabama early in the game.
Yeah.
No, it might have been the week before. He tore it the week before. He
Yeah, because I think he
was out the whole year last year. So then he came back and would play. He broke his foot and played on it.
He's good. Like whoever,
some heavyweights.
he'll be a 3rd or 4th rounder probably.
And he's going to be a solid
He's going
guy.
to be a good NFL player. I think.
He'll play. I see. He's just so old. I think he'll play his rookie contract really well, and then after that, I don't know because he'll be 30 at that point.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's another reason I think he's not gonna.
But
Get
like a
drafted
team
high.
that's like, okay, like we're
I could see him going to the Eagles.
like we're competing. We need like a linebacker for the next 3 or 4
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
And he's very smart. He's very intelligent middle linebacker.
Speaking of teams and things like that, Darcy had some news. I don't know if it was breaking news because it hasn't happened, but it seems like he's trying to beat the punch. He's saying that Ryan Tannehill going to get the boot.
Be after June if he did,
Dude,
which then would make a ton of sense. But
really?
yeah, because we talked about
The
this.
money
about
wise.
the money. It's
But they
a
still
huge
say
difference.
it's 27.8 versus 19.9. I think.
Yeah, but you going to play Malik Willis this year? Or are you going to sign somebody?
No, they're gonna play Tannehill.
I think it'll be Tannehill.
I mean,
Unless
that's what it is.
They've got it in the bag, dude. Pretty much. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's happened before,
That's what it is.
No, we need 5 more points.
What?
Did you bet the over? Or
It was, I think it was 150 and a half.
well, I mean, Stetson's going to be trying to score.
Let me look at my lay I made.
Oh,
Okay. I don't have any.
Yeah, let's hear
if
your
we're
ideas.
just being honest, I don't have any.
all right. Well,
John Alex probably has some he can text in, but
Yeah, I need 50 and a half.
Oakley, how we looking for the World Baseball
I need a bucket.
World Baseball Classic will be fun. First few games, I'm probably not gonna watch because they're all at 11, at night. Most of the America games will be at a pretty good time to watch those, so those will be fun. It'll be a nice break from spring training to get some actual competitive games.
I need a Stetson
Yeah.
bucket.
And then you go back to spring training for a little bit. And then by the time World Baseball Classic is over, we'll get into the part of spring training where regular starters are getting 3 at-bats a game instead of 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And so spring training games are starting to get a little better, and then you get into opening day. So
I've been actually watching some clips of the Yankees spring training. They've had some good moments, and they've had some moments.
yeah, I mean, it's spring training. It doesn't matter.
Well, really, they've looked really good until I think it was yesterday's game, or I can't remember. It was the last game they played. They did not score a single run.
That was today.
But
Today's game wasn't on TV. It was just radio, so I didn't watch it. But no, I mean, it's just literally all spring training is like it's fun to watch some of these guys that I just know by their name on the top prospect list and stuff like that. So like the first time I've gotten to watch Volpe play, and Dominguez, and
yeah, but did
I
you
haven't
say
watched Austin Wells play any yet, and then a couple of these other outfielders, Elijah Dunham and
I let Mason
Lockridge, Spencer Jones, first-round draft pick from Vanderbilt. That pitcher I texted y'all about, Drew Thorpe.
Yeah.
They had their second and third-round draft pick from last year, 2022 summer. They didn't play them in any minor league games after they drafted them. They sent them straight to Tampa for training every single day. And so, like Thorpe, their second-round draft pick, he was like 90-91 in college, and yesterday his fastball was 94.
Let's go.
94 and a half. So.
Let's go.
That's a big improvement.
So that was his organizational debut. That was his first time pitching in a game for any Yankees level. So that was fun to watch. 2 innings, no runs. I think 1 hit.
These new rules have gotten people interested in baseball, so I like to see this continue.
Yeah, it's not really a new rule. The pitch clock has been in the rule book for like forever. It's just never been enforced ever.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
I didn't know that until today. I was listening to a podcast. They were talking about it. It's been like one of the original rules. Pitchers have 12 seconds to pitch the ball. So they've actually given them more time. And
What is it now?
It's just never been enforced.
How much time?
15 with a guy on first, 20 with nobody on. But like
it's more. You have more time when nobody's on.
no, 20 with a guy on.
Oh, I thought.
I thought you said that the opposite way.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm good.
He doesn't like chocolate.
Especially kind of coupled with the bigger bases.
Oh yeah, you don't like chocolate.
I like Oreos. Especially coupled with the bigger bases. The good runners are gonna catch on early, and then other runners are gonna catch on later. But you're gonna see guys that are really good base runners start to kind of time it up. And that's going to be a ton of fun. Like the minor league guys are already used to it. Volpe 2 days ago, they pitched out and he stole second and was getting up from his slide when the ball got there. Like it was, and he's already super fast, but it was like he's very experienced in knowing when like timing up pitchers because pitchers get into routines, and so
especially with a pitch clock, they're going to get even more routines.
Well, I mean the good pitchers aren't. Like Scherzer was talking about it, about how this is a new level. He said I was against it first. Now I'm very much for it. He said this is a whole new level of mind games I can play on hitters. It's like all right. He said like there's gonna be some guys that, like he said there's gonna be times. I mean the people that were talking about the quote said like he's gonna, there's gonna be times where like a hitter gets in the box, looks up, and then Scherzer's gonna start his delivery and go. There's gonna be times where they're gonna get in the box, look up, and he's gonna hold for those last 7-8 seconds of the clock, and he's just gonna mix it up like that. He said the good pitchers are gonna do that early, and then other guys are gonna catch on to it too. But it'll be fun.
Okay.
No,
I'm happy with it thus far.
And you can tell the difference between good and really great and good players because like the great players like these rules they think it's gonna be fun. Like Aaron Judge has already come out and he said this is going to be something that's interesting and fun. So
Yeah.
He's obviously cool, calm, and collective about it. He knows he's going to go up there and he's going to smack the baseball. I mean, that's all he does.
Yeah. Here's another kind of fun layer to it with the spring training part is you've got these minor league guys that have already been playing under the pitch timer. And so where usually spring training is the MLB vets and you want to get the younger guys accustomed to being around them and stuff like that because that's important. Now it's like the MLB vets are going to these kids being like, hey, help me out with this pitch clock stuff.
Yeah.
Help me out with like my timing, and it's like, what do you do in the box in between pitches to where you're not rushed? What do you do on bases to take advantage of it? Pitcher's doing the same thing. What are you doing on the mound to maximize your time between pitches and between batters and stuff? So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And for an organizational standpoint, you get to find out which of your prospects are leaders and which ones, guys are going to bump on teams kind of their future plans if they can come in and be leaders to these vets in this new role. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
They said Volpe and
I haven't thought
Dominguez.
about it that way, but that is very
Volpe and Dominguez, they said, are
good.
big time. They said dudes are going to them like every single day. IKF was talking about it. He was like, I've been like working with Volpe almost every day on base running. Kind of dope because Volpe's gonna take his job. So I mean Peraza. Well, Volpe's gonna take Torres' job, but that's okay. That's next year.
You think Peraza's better at short than Volpe?
I don't know because I've only seen limited of each of them, but I know that
See, I think
the Yankee scouts say that Peraza is the better defender.
See, I thought it would be flipped. Personally,
Volpe's the stud hitter.
but I thought he was a better defender than Peraza.
Peraza's got a cannon. And I mean, even just in the 18 games he played last year, it's just like, and part of it was because, the day before I had to watch IKF play shortstop, but he's so smooth at shortstop, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid. And Boone even talked about it, like, after the end of the season. And there were reports from within the Yankee front office that Boone wanted Peraza up earlier, and Boone wanted Peraza in the lineup every day, and other people did not want that, and Boone wasn't happy about that.
Yeah.
So
They just need to let the baseball guy manage.
yeah, you'd think, right? The guy that grew up in a clubhouse,
Yeah.
his dad was a manager, his grandfather was a manager. You think maybe he played MLB?
He might know a little bit about the game.
He might know something about baseball.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Not much. Just a little bit.
Crazy.
All right, let's brainstorm.
Yeah, brainstorm.
All right, I'm going to run through my 5.
Yeah, what are your ideas?
I actually didn't write down any of my honorable mentions, so that was the only honorable mention I had was Mason smokes a pack of cigarettes.
On the pod. Yeah.
All right, so this is a bad one. We're probably going to nix this one right off the bat. It's called a game called What Weighs More Than She Does.
I don't know.
This was
Let's hear this
inspired
out.
by a video that Will sent me of this massive human being. And so I thought, what if we just looked up videos? It doesn't have to be she. It can be both
He.
genders.
Yeah.
What weighs more than they do? We look up a video of a fat person, and then we each try. It's Price is Right rules. So you have to
you can't go over.
You have to guess an inanimate. No, it can be like a cow or something. You have to guess something that weighs as close to them as possible without going over. And once something is guessed, we'll look up what it is. So then you'll know how much that weighs, and so you can't guess it again.
I actually think that's like a pretty.
That's actually pretty
fun.
good.
Yeah.
But
Tricky thing is it being a podcast.
Yeah, that would be very hard to do on a podcast.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That could be us hanging around.
We could just do that.
We could do that for fun.
We could just do that for fun.
Yeah.
So we'll keep that on the back burner.
We could tweet out the link to the video.
Yeah, we just tweet these videos all the time with our guesses. All right.
Do it for the meme account.
Solve the DB Cooper mystery.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We just sit here and solve everything. We come up with an identity, a motive other than greed, other than the money part of it, but like an actual motive. And there's a third part of it that you want. Maybe like where he is now.
I was going to say where he is now. What getaway car? Have y'all seen Prison?
Just
Have you
everything
seen
about
Prison
it.
Break?
No.
If we decide on that one, I think
I've seen Without a Paddle. Though.
I think you need
Same.
to. You need to watch the first season of Prison Break before that one is done.
Well, we might. All right, got another one. I'm going to bounce down to
Yeah,
one
but
that is
Without a Paddle, they find his treasure. Don't
true.
they? Yeah.
I think. I never actually saw the end of it.
I'm pretty sure.
Seth Green,
I'm pretty sure they
the guy
did.
from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
Did you say Seth
Matthew
Green?
Lillard.
Seth, what's his name from Family Guy? Seth Green, right?
Yeah, Matthew
I thought you said
Lillard
Curry. I was like,
also
no.
from Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Blockathon. We just sit here and try to get blocked by people on
Oh,
Twitter.
that's great.
That's a great idea.
We just sit here and try to get blocked, and we keep trying to one up getting blocked by someone
by
with the most
someone more,
followers.
yeah.
Yeah, we just sit here for an hour and we read everything we're doing and stuff, and just try to rack up as many blocks as we possibly can. Call that a blockathon.
Okay.
Okay. Here's one that I really like. That's going to be could be fun, but could also end up sucking. We rewrite a Disney Channel original movie.
I think that could be good.
So we pick one of those Disney original movies, like the one about the Jewish kids playing basketball, or the Irish kid playing basketball,
or the two twins playing basketball.
The two twins playing basketball.
Double team.
Yeah.
I think it's double trouble. I think it's
I think it's
something.
double team. I think it's
Yeah.
double team.
So here's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna Google double team movie. We're not gonna Google that right now.
Just look up Disney.
I don't know if you want to look up that either.
Disney original movie. Disney Channel original.
Yeah,
movie,
one of those
double team.
Disney basketball movie twins.
Yeah, there you go.
That might
That's
work.
innocent. Yeah.
Double teamed.
Is it actually called that? Oh my goodness.
That's the one where it's got the where she
She just moves her feet a couple times, and then it's like
In the clock, she does it for like 10 seconds, and the clock's
clock's on
changes
3.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a tough
Or
one.
Motocross
rewrite
where the
High School
girl-
Musical.
The girl
No,
becomes
no.
the guy.
High School Musical is perfect.
Motocross, have y'all seen that one?
No,
Where the girl pretends to be her brother.
is that an old one?
Kind of. It was like probably when we were
You
kids.
say sounds like it'd be a new one.
Yeah.
I can't think
No.
of any other.
Motocross.
Christian, what was that? What was that baseball movie where the guy wanted to be a chef?
Eddie's $1 Million.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a really good one.
I want to watch that
Also,
now.
Brink was a great Disney original.
What?
Brink.
Do y'all remember Smart House?
Yeah, Smart
was
House.
good.
Creepy.
Creepy.
Kind of creepy.
It was.
I rewatched the Apple Dumpling Gang movies. I don't know if y'all ever saw those.
I
Those are,
don't know off the top of my head.
those are like 1956.
Fox and the Hound is like, it's a really good one.
Classic. It's a good one.
Robin Hood's a favorite.
I
Best
rewatched
Disney
Cars
movie
for
ever.
one of the first time, like a couple weeks ago.
I watched
I cried at the end.
I had never seen Cars 2 or 3,
Yeah, I don't want to watch those.
and I
Big Cat
watched
says
them
they suck.
when I was living with Brady and Corey.
I haven't seen
mainly
3,
Brady.
but 2 is like.
Yeah, I heard 2 really sucked.
Yeah, 3's better than 2.
One's the best though.
One's the best. Yes,
Obviously.
yes. 3's
All
better
right.
than 2, but one's the best.
Russian roulette.
Like actually.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Sure, be down for that.
Yeah, why not?
That's a good audio game because you either hear a click or a gunshot,
Yeah.
and then the panic of whoever else is here.
Oh
It's
shit!
Are you talking
like-
about playing Russian roulette like they did in a what was that? What was
In
it?
Russia?
What were those called? No.
You
What were
talking
those movies called?
semi-pro?
American. Oh, it was one of the American Pie movies. Like not one of the original ones, one of the later ones.
Oh, I didn't see any of those.
They did Russian roulette, but it wasn't with a bullet.
Oh no! I'm talking about with a,
Oh, whoa.
I'm talking about with a revolver and one bullet.
Yeah, it's a revolver and one bullet, but it's not like an actual bullet. It's a bullet filled with.
No. I know
Whoa,
what you're talking
dude,
about.
whoa,
I've
whoa.
seen that, and I know what you're talking about. No, I'm talking about a real bullet.
Yeah, sure.
Was that your last one?
No, I have a better one than that.
Okay.
That is also a game.
That one's not. That one's next.
So that one's gone. That's
Yeah.
the one I thought would be nixed pretty early.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I also thought the Fat Girls would be
The fat
No,
girl. The
that's
fat
a-
girl would be
Well,
entertaining.
because it could also be any, like,
So-
it could be any object.
So
like,
that's
it
something
could
that we could do, like while we're sitting here, like watching the NCAA tournament on a Saturday, and like all the games are like at halftime to like 16 minutes left, or they're blowouts. We could sit there and do that.
Yeah.
So that's
Just
not
do
a
it
bad
while we're
idea.
watching a game.
Yeah,
All right, so my last one. This is probably my
we can do
favorite.
that at dinner on Wednesday night, tomorrow night.
Let's not.
Not with people there.
I mean, we could.
Good grief.
Depends on who's around. Which way is more?
My last one is we play Life board game on the
Okay.
pod
Okay.
and narrate as everything as we play.
I've never played that game.
Good game.
I haven't played it in a while.
Good game.
Never played it, so I
And
couldn't-
then we could play it. We could play it 2 times. Play it one normal, where you start from the beginning, and then one as women, where we just start from the get married tab spot,
Okay.
because that's really all that matters. And I'm just kidding. We don't have to do that part. So that's my last one. Is we play
I thought
Life.
of one. We could play Battleship.
There's 3 people sitting here.
Huh? I'm saying, like, everybody just, like, we do, like, a Zoom,
Okay.
and everybody, like, takes a dump and see who makes the loudest.
Oh, I thought you meant
splash,
Battleship as in like
no, like the
with the game, the actual game.
no, like
Battleship.
the bathroom battleship.
Okay, that.
Yeah,
Could do that. That could be a loud one.
yeah.
Y'all kind of did that one time.
John Alex would probably win.
That's fair. I have Crohn's disease.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
he just shot that from the logo to make it a 1-point game with 3.8 left.
Oh wow.
What conference is that one?
ASUN quarterfinal.
I thought we were just watching Nation.
Yeah, but this is the
another
other
game.
one.
We'll
This
watch-
is the
yeah.
other one.
They play them in different places.
Yes,
That's ridiculous. Why?
it's just what they've always done. Higher seed. It was so when I was there. Higher seed hosted, which was cool because the regular season meant something more.
Yeah.
I mean, seeding. You get to play a worse team.
Yes, but you also get home court advantage.
Yeah, I don't really care about that much. I care more about just like playing a tournament in a tournament atmosphere.
Yeah. Home court advantage.
You know what they do to make the NBA more competitive?
What?
Take away more seats.
That's facts.
Here's my thing was like
That way
over
people-
half the league already made the playoffs.
Yeah.
So like we don't need to like I know like the play in isn't the playoffs, but like
It's the playoffs.
it's the playoffs. Like the
I-
10 seed has a chance to make the playoff at that
I
point.
understand
Like,
it is the playoff, but I just think they should just quit making it to where people stop being mid. Like that would take away from load management. If you're like, okay, we're going to take these seedings away. People are going to be like, oh dang, we actually need to win games. to
I
get
think
in.
they should like at least make the first round a series of 5, which they would never do because it would mean less money. But
Yeah.
Anyways, segment ideas. I actually have one good one.
All right, let's hear it.
Scripts. It's called script, and so we write our own scripts for like a game in the next year. So like, for me,
Oh.
I would write my own script for Colts Titans for like maybe both games or
and
one
like
game.
see how close you get.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good idea. I actually like that. I like that a lot.
that was I don't know. I guess the reason why I thought about it is because there's a guy at Barstool who's like the script is leaked and it's like nowhere near close anytime. So, but I was like, what if we just wrote our own scripts and saw how close we actually got?
I mean, yeah. It'd be tough to do a football because we don't know the rosters for next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I mean, what
I
if
mean,
we
like,
did?
you know the guys that are for the most part that are gonna like be on the roster.
Could be like rookies have made.
I mean, if you did a Titans game, who's Tannehill going to throw the ball to?
Well,
Who's gonna
You can't throw to that one
Burks,
guy
Burks.
you can't throw to him every single time they throw.
who Chig, but who's gonna block? Right now, the Titans have one returning starter.
If I was going to write a
on
Titans
the line.
script right now, there would be a 2-yard run play to Derrick Henry and then 2 sacks and then a punt on every single possession.
I think that right, Derrick Henry at the draft.
And they'd lose like 9-0. Like that's what I would have them doing. Let's brainstorm. Let me hear it, Mason. Off the dome.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to go to another bracket.
You want to do another bracket?
I
this week?
enjoyed that.
Mason wants to force all of us to watch a women's basketball game. That's his brainstorm.
No, I'm past watching a lot of women's basketball.
I got another one. I don't. Well, we probably don't have enough listeners for it to gain traction and get taken down. But we literally just sit there and put the microphone there and then watch a movie.
Yeah,
That's it. It'd be like a 2-hour episode, though.
yeah, at least.
We can watch an episode of The Bachelor.
I gotta catch up on those.
Yeah, he hasn't been watching.
I'm like 3 weeks behind.
Last night's was eventful.
Was it?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Do you think it's scripted?
I mean, I think there's definitely parts of it that are.
Yeah. Kind of fake.
Yeah.
Are we going to a Braves game this year?
Oh yeah, John Alex said we were going to talk about Possibly that.
I like going to games. I'll go anywhere.
I'll go anywhere.
I mean, we went to St. Louis. I've been twice.
I
went
I've never
in
been to St.
21 and in 22.
Yeah.
What about Cincy?
Since
Great
it's good.
American. I've never been there.
It's not that far.
We could go when they play the Pirates and just watch two sucky teams play.
I love.
Yeah, but
this.
then we'd get to see O'Neal Cruz.
That's true.
Maybe. He might be load managing.
Yeah, it might be hurt.
Joey Votto.
Wow.
Joey
Joey
Votto.
Votto's so cool. I love him. I always wanted him to be on the Yankees.
People should just be like
Not so
him
much
and,
anymore,
and
but-
not leave the batter's box. Just
That's facts.
Oh,
immediately set back
I
up.
thought of an idea. I just thought of an idea.
Let's hear it.
We should pick like a total score of a basketball game, and whoever is the farthest away from that score has to write a letter to their favorite team's owner and talk about how bad he hates the team.
Like how
I will
bad how bad
like-
the person writing hates the team.
Yeah.
Oh. Or I was gonna say, or are you accusing the owner of hating the team?
organization. It'd be like say Christian, you lost, and you're like, all right, I'm going to write the athletic director of Florida about how I hate the football team.
I will pick the final score of that game to finish 1-0 and intentionally lose,
So you can write.
so I can write a letter to Hal Steinbrenner and his siblings.
I don't know how to figure out where to address it to, but I mean,
You just address it to the ballpark.
I'm just
Probably.
going to address Jim Irsay's Lucas Oil Stadium, see how that goes.
Well, the weight room inside of Lucas Oil Stadium because he's jacked for
And
all
ask
that.
why do you only hire coaches with German sounding last names?
Is
And
Saturday German?
accuse him of being a Nazi.
Saturday does kind of.
We
That
have
would be
five
funny.
5 years.
What?
I'll ask, why have we had 5 quarterbacks in 5 years?
That's actually like a very valid question.
Have you reached out to Andrew Luck?
That's what his answer would be. It'd be like, well, Andrew Luck got hurt that one time 5 years ago and retired.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
All right, so let's narrow down what we're going to do next week.
Okay.
So, what were we're not going to do Fat Girl, although I like it. I like Fat Girl.
I think that's more of a just doing it
Like,
Let's
in
just do it for
general.
fun.
in real
Yeah.
time. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. Just because we can't post, like, if we had a place where we could post a picture, yeah.
If we were
We
a
could do-
YouTube show,
Yeah, if we were on YouTube, yeah.
it would get taken down.
Russian roulette again, like
That's
don't have.
Probably not.
Well, we don't. It would be hard to do it on a podcast because the fans couldn't see it. Again, they couldn't
That's
see
true.
our.
they would
our
want to
notes.
see who died.
They wouldn't know for sure if someone died.
Yeah,
They'd be like, oh, what
yeah,
if they
he could
missed?
have just
yeah,
Yeah,
faked it.
That's fair.
yeah,
They could have just shot a gun into the floor,
yeah.
killing your downstairs neighbor, but still,
Well, maybe not. Might
That's
have
true.
missed.
we might have
Yeah.
missed.
It'd be like shooting a mouse out of a haystack.
Yeah.
What was there was one that I actually like.
Yeah,
Not
Life,
the other
Life
one
was
was good.
terrible.
Life,
Disney
the
Channel movie.
That
and
one.
DB Cooper.
DB, I like DB Cooper.
I like
But
the
again-
DB Cooper one and rewrite.
Disney movie.
And
All right, so
Disney
let's
Channel
let's
original
go
movie.
in. Let's look at rewrite Disney Channel movie. What would that entail?
Like,
Do
are we
pick
doing
one?
it as a whole or?
We do it all together. So there's I think it's like it's a writing kind of exercise that you would do in like a literature class or something where you start a story and then you get to a point you stop and then the next person picks up and then they go and then the next person picks up.
So we're just coming up with our own
It's
Disney
pretty
Channel
much
movie.
like how the Star Wars sequels were.
Exactly.
They're like,
Yeah. But this
Abrams
would be
started
one
it,
movie.
and then another director.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So you're like hypothetically, it's not based off another already existing Disney Channel.
No, it
movie.
is.
It is.
We're rewriting a Disney Channel movie.
So it's
but like we can have parts that are the same.
Different and the same. You
Yeah.
can do different and the same, no matter what. It has to have the same characters and stuff.
Yeah.
We're not going to bring in new characters.
but different interactions,
Yeah, you-
Different
You can
interactions
add, like,
and
a
stuff.
char- you can-
No, you can't do that.
different things may happen.
Maybe do that.
here and there.
We'll maybe add more
maybe
characters.
we add like an Aunt May type person, you know?
Well, which Aunt May?
The new Aunt May.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
Sure.
The hot one.
Yeah.
Okay. Not from Tobey Maguire.
No, not Toby.
Definitely not. Also,
I mean,
not
we
Sally
could.
Field.
The British guys.
Yeah.
Aunt
We
May.
could, maybe.
Hey, we don't discriminate against Sally Fields there, Christian.
I mean, I like Sally Field, but
You think she's hot?
no, that's not what I
I
said.
mean, did you see her in Steel Magnolias?
No, I have
I
not
haven't
seen her
seen that
steal
movie.
Magnolias.
Did you see her in Smokey and the Bandit?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have, actually.
I did not.
Yeah.
I think she was a
She's
great
hot.
Aunt May, though.
You could tell she used to be hot, too.
Mason, you don't know who Jane Fonda is?
Yeah.
You could also tell that Marissa Tomei used to be hot.
Still
Because
is.
she still is. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I like the Disney original idea. I have
Also,
one more.
this is kind of like just going off that.
Yeah.
But just seeing how much better we could write the past few Marvel movies, like where it's going, like see how much.
Oh,
better.
yeah. No, I would have stopped after Infinity War.
Yeah, but like if we were to keep it going, like how much better we could not like writing
But the story
six
of it.
individual
Yeah,
movies,
but the story of it
yeah,
all.
like
yeah,
where
no,
it's
I
going.
understand that.
just kind of an offshoot of the Disney.
Makes sense. I mean, we could
You
definitely
could also
go
do that
better.
with Star Wars.
Star Wars, dude.
Again.
I'd killed Rose pretty early.
Again, like just probably stop after episode
That's
6.
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do more, but like, why? You've got these shows that are doing way better.
Yeah.
Mandalorian this month, right?
Friday. No, wait.
Friday?
It's pretty soon.
It's in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
I
I
think
have
it
one
is
more.
Friday. I think it is.
Y'all ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We have to take turns on this one each week. But this is called just bad movie reviews. So whoever's turn it is, they don't get a say-so. And the rest of the group has to choose a horrible movie for them to watch. And then they have to we describe it and then rate it.
I thought you
So,
meant
like,
bad movie reviews as
like-
in, like, we poorly review movies.
Like,
No.
even
Like,
good
we
movies.
Yeah, we just do a bad job of reviewing them.
No, we picked a bad movie for you to review. So, like, let's say next week is Christian's turn to review, and he's got from now until next week to watch a movie.
I have to watch Rubber.
You have to watch the movie. You have to watch the movie Rubber, which is about a
Sentient tire that kills people. Yeah.
that travels and kills people.
Yeah.
And it's
Which
one
I
of the
have
most
seen it.
movies of all time.
Hey, we could go watch Cocaine Bear and then come back and
Ooh,
review
yeah.
it.
I don't
That's
really want to
true.
watch Cocaine
I
Bear.
kinda
either,
do.
but
I don't think that's a low-rated movie though. 'cause
It's not.
even-
That's what
it's gonna be
surprised
bad.
me.
It's gonna be bad.
It's probably one of those really good bad movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bad that it's... But it's also so stupid that how can it be bad?
Also,
Unless the bear has, like, a redemption story at the end.
Yeah.
Then it's like, this is stupid bad. But it's like, hey, this bear on cocaine kills people. It's like, oh, that's dumb. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
speaking of bad, let me. I finished Outer Banks season 3 last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of bad, yeah, that show
I
sucks.
said, I
Was
literally.
your theory true?
No, it was not. Or it might be. They haven't said anything
okay,
about it.
Have you watched it yet?
I'm only halfway through season 2.
Okay.
So
I'm
my-
Oh, season 2.
Yeah.
My text to Darcy
That's not
last
watching.
night was Darcy, my girlfriend,
Okay.
because we started watching it together this weekend
Okay.
because she wanted to watch it. I said,
I
"This
would
show."
You wanted to watch it.
I said,
Darcy.
"Quote: This show is becoming a mixture of National Treasure and One Tree Hill without the basketball."
I feel like you're kind of roasting National Treasure there, and I don't like it.
No.
Okay.
No,
I'm just making sure.
take the good part of National. Like I'm taking National Treasure as I love National Treasure.
Okay.
Like the treasure,
It
treasure
is a
hunting,
national treasure.
the treasure hunting aspect
That's in.
that's in
Outer
National
Banks.
Have
Treasure.
y'all watched the National Treasure show?
No.
No.
But
I heard it sucks.
picture
Yeah, it's
that.
not.
Justin Bartha? Is that his
Yeah,
name?
he's in.
All right,
And
picture
he had a
National
cameo, and they hint at a third movie.
Picture National Treasure, and then all the bullcrap that happens in One Tree Hill. If y'all seen One Tree Hill,
I haven't.
all the
I'm straight, so
all the drama and
Yeah.
bullcrap that goes on in like those high school girly, shows or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Combined. The cool aspect of National Treasure with the treasure hunting, like that's kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure.
But
But it's
then
also
a lot of just backseat bullcrap that you
it's
don't
also
need.
entertaining to like from the parts that I watched of it is just like how bad the acting is. It's fun.
Dude,
to
there was
watch.
this one
That's
part.
annoying to me.
Dude,
though. I don't like it.
There was another time like that in the
Like
city where they're sitting there with like they're hiding behind. It's like a fruit stand. Picture a fruit stand in Central America. You know, kind of raggedy. And they're sitting there like this, like with their head like halfway up, and the guy's from here to Christian's crock pot, and he doesn't see them.
Oh my gosh.
That's pathetic.
They've got to do it on purpose. They have to.
I mean, you think
And then,
they know?
and then there was this.
Isn't
church.
Armando Baycott in?
He is. I sent that, and I was like, "That's
Yeah.
why UNC sucks," because he was too worried about acting.
Didn't you finish season 3? He's in season 3.
He's in this season.
Is there a huge
I
black
showed
guy?
a clip. I sent a clip on
I don't
Twitter.
remember.
Like a 6'10" black guy?
Probably.
He like worked
dreadlocks.
on like a dock or something.
Dude, there was a bunch of people like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Like that?
Whoa!
They had the whole team.
And what was I going to say? And there's another part. There's a church. Okay, this church is on the side of a cliff, like a mountain.
That seems like a terrible
You
place
told
to
me
put a
about
church.
it.
No. But so like from like far away, you're down below in like the city area, and the church is up here. You could see like half of the church. You know,
Yeah.
like there's no trees there. They showed an overhead view of the church. There's trees all around the fucking place. It's not the same church.
That's on principal photography right there. I mean,
It's
come on.
so bad.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's why I don't watch that crap.
It's kind of. It's like it's so bad. It's funny.
That's not
Like I had to
that
pause
would
it a couple
make me- that would make me
times.
so mad.
Yeah,
Is Baycott in it? What's
he is. I saw a clip of him.
I'll have to.
I'm looking through some of these Disney originals, and man, they used to have some great movies.
They did. They used to just rattle off
The Even
bangers
Stevens
all the
movie?
time. Even Stevens movie rocked.
Xenon.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that one.
Phil of the Future had a movie.
Did they?
Yeah.
Was the Shia LaBeouf one where he's in house arrest, was that a Disney or was that something else? Disturbia?
That was not
Holes.
Disney.
Holes.
I don't know.
Disturbia is not Disney.
I've only watched like the first 20 minutes of it.
I was gonna say you asked that, and that was like a question on the dozen the other day.
About that movie?
Yeah,
I think I remember that now.
it was like
I think it was the
practically
answer.
the exact same thing that you just said. Shia LaBeouf is under house arrest in a movie.
That's what it is.
I know.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
just worded it exactly.
No, I
the
remember that was
same.
on the dozen. I knew
Yeah.
it, but I was
Yeah.
like, I've only seen like 20 minutes of that
Yeah.
movie.
No, yeah, it's not a Disney
I
movie.
couldn't remember if it was this Disturbia. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Or there was another one called Red Eye or something like that. Or
Eagle Eye.
yeah.
Eagle
that
Eye,
one.
yeah.
That's based off a book series I used to read when I was in middle school. A really good
Oh.
book series, actually. It was
I didn't
about
know
like, a
that.
kid that's like a spy. It's basically James Bond, but he's 14.
So it's like
That's literally what it is.
it's like Agent Cody Banks.
I
Oh,
don't know.
man,
He's,
those are
this guy's
great.
British.
Oh,
Oh,
And he
man,
like
Cody
kills
Banks is
people and like
American.
there's one where he's like kidnapped or something. I don't know.
Chris,
I might
did you
actually
watch-
find all those books and reread
What?
them. I haven't read a
Did you
book in
watch
forever.
this one
Other than
called
the Bible, shout out me.
Megaplex?
Called what?
Phantom of the Megaplex. That was like one of the first scary movies I ever watched.
No, I've never seen that one.
Oh, dude, that was
That
a
was
good
the
one.
We
Scary.
gotta pick which Disney movie we're gonna do.
We're gonna redo.
Yeah.
I like the Jewish one.
What is
Which
the name
one?
of that?
Yeah.
Full
I
Court
know.
Miracle.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I don't know
Luck
if
of
I've
the
ever
Irish. I don't
seen
know
that
about Full Court.
Ex NBA homeless guy coaches a team, an elementary school Jewish basketball team. To I'm assuming their championship. I don't remember the rest of it.
Okay.
It's actually hilarious. He lives in his van, and they're all Jewish white kids. It's very funny, actually. I don't think it's supposed to be funny, but it's one
I'm
of
going
those
to
where
go
it's
the
funny.
opposite way of what you're going.
You think it should be a team of black kids coached by a Jewish man?
Nope.
I was gonna
Just
say,
hear me.
what is he
You know,
coaching him in?
I'm going to
Banking?
the Irish.
He's gonna be their finance teacher.
No, I'm going to do the Luck of the Irish.
Okay, I like the luck of the
On
Irish.
movie, Irish kids, leprechauns.
Yeah, no, good movie. I mean, I don't know about good movie.
Good
I remember that
Disney
movie.
Channel original movie.
Yeah, dude, they used to put out.
Dude,
bangers.
y'all remember You Wish?
No.
No.
It's the one with the football player and the coin.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yes.
Disney.
What about
that's
what about Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior?
Whoa.
Oh, I do remember that one.
Wendy Wu or the
Yeah, Wendy Wu Homecoming
I
Warrior.
remember that one.
That one was kind of cool, actually.
Yeah,
Twitches,
had Brenda Song in it.
cowbells.
She's hot
Yeah.
for an Asian girl.
Oh, we can't forget.
All right, I'm scrolling through.
High School Musical was a Disney original.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
perfect. We're not
well, the
rewriting
third
it.
one's not perfect.
I've never seen the third one.
Third one I've only watched once. 1 and 2 are outstanding
1 and 2,
movies.
yeah, 2 is
just are.
amazing. It's my favorite one.
It's also one of those movies that it's just super frustrating because all their little problems that they have throughout the movie, very solvable through just talking to each other.
Yes.
Be like, hey, this is happening. Oh, okay. And then
Okay.
that's it.
Did y'all remember? Did y'all ever watch
That was
Let
so
It?
Or
easy.
you could sing to each other, too.
They could,
You
but
could sing what's like.
but instead of singing to each other, they sing individually about it.
yeah, yeah,
Did,
yeah.
did y'all ever watch Let It Shine? It
No.
was the one with the rap battles.
Dude, there's
No.
so many that I don't know.
That one's like
What was the
newer.
Corbin Blue one that was...
Jump In?
Jump in.
Yeah, I
The
was
double
just
dutch.
thinking of that one.
Double
I was just
dutch.
thinking
That
of
was
that.
sick.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump rope after.
Dude, what if
Oh,
he became a fighter instead of doing double dutch?
Here's the best one. You ready? Johnny Tsunami.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen
I've
Johnny
I've
Tsunami,
said
dude.
that twice already.
Like, how
Johnny,
much can we...
you said Johnny Tsunami?
Yes.
I didn't hear that.
Johnny Tsunami slaps.
How much can we rewrite it? Can we just completely change the plot of the movie?
Oh, 100%.
Just
They
have
could be
the same
mass
characters?
murderers for all I care. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Johnny Tsunami can be the Unabomber. Like, I don't even care.
I think we decided what we're gonna do. We just gotta pick which movie.
We gotta pick a movie, but
He's
also
gonna
I'm
rewrite.
just these movies are so good.
He's gonna rewrite it where Johnny Tsunami actually has the powers to create tsunamis and destroy people he believes
He's gonna
are
like
evil.
be a
Yeah.
mutant and join the X-Men.
Absolutely. Luck of the Irish, that's a good one. Halloween Town.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cadet Kelly.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
Cadet Kelly?
Yeah.
That one was kind of weird, actually.
Hey,
Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off is really good.
That was a good one.
I might watch that tonight.
I want to talk about this. I just saw this. Now that I realize what was going on behind the scenes, Camp Rock. That's apparently where Demi Lovato started her cocaine addiction. So,
Oh.
No way. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Like, actually?
Yeah. Yes.
What year was it when she first went to rehab?
Like, not that long ago.
Yeah, I feel like it was when I was in college because I was at the hospital getting blood work done, and I pulled my phone out because I had thought of a Snapchat to send, and I went to take it, and the nurse was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm going to send a Snapchat of me getting blood drawn to my friend who's afraid of needles." She's like, "Oh, that's funny. Do that." It's like, okay, that's not what I was doing. I took a Snapchat of it.
Was Sky High a Disney Channel original?
Yes.
Yeah, that one slaps
That one's
too.
actually like a good
And
movie.
so I put on there. It was like months after she went into rehab. It was like Demi Lovato challenge.
Dude,
Sent
let me
it
tell
to
you
everyone I knew. It was
I used
so
to
funny.
love Sky High.
This
Like,
one
I
girl got
watched
really
all
mad
of
about
them.
it. Actually, I was like, okay, you're boring.
Sky High has a lot of potential for
Sky High does have a
rewriting.
lot of potential because they have superpowers.
Well, and like just the name of the show.
Who was the dude?
movie.
Kurt Russell was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah,
That's wild.
the original Wonder Woman was in it too. She was the principal.
I didn't even know that the
That's a
second.
movie. We're gonna watch that this week. Sky.
I didn't even know that the second Johnny Tsunami was called Johnny Kapahala back on board. I thought it was Johnny Tsunami 2. Johnny Tsunami 2. That's
Johnny Kabahala.
Kapahala. That's his real name.
Kaba. Oh, I don't
Johnny
remember
Tsunami is
that.
his nickname, dude. It's actually his grandfather's nickname.
I don't remember his last name being Kapahala.
The first one's the best one, dude.
Never seen it.
It's so good. It's insane.
Dodgers, big news. Gavin Lux out for season.
I kind of
Did
this morning.
Florida won, didn't they?
I didn't know you didn't know that.
So they swept.
Yeah, he got hurt yesterday.
That's
Where's AC?
pretty
Yeah.
Georgia.
Do y'all remember Wizards of Waverly Place?
Yes.
Yes.
You
They had a
remember?
movie.
Remember the red-haired girl?
Yeah.
She's hot now.
Yeah,
The weird
I
girl?
follow her podcast on TikTok.
Yeah, she's hot now.
The weird
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, she was super weird.
She has
Hey,
a
do y'all
podcast.
remember?
She's hot. She's hot now, and you know who's less hot than they were then, which I can say because I was around that age then. Is Selena Gomez.
That's true.
She's not
I was
as hot
gonna
as she used to
say.
be.
I was gonna say the redhead chick is like hotter than Selena
she
Gomez.
passed
Yeah.
I don't know if she's past Selena Gomez, but
Like she's not.
She had a
she's
glow
not
up.
past
What
like
was
prime
her-
Selena Gomez.
she's
but, like,
gone up. Selena Gomez has gone down.
I would say like them currently. I would say.
You think the redhead's
she's-
hotter? That's fair.
She had Selena on her podcast the other day.
No way.
Yeah, and she like.
Was it weird?
Selena was talking about like at a certain point, yeah, like she got to where like she like was afraid to like contact them because like she didn't talk to them for so long.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and how like I don't know.
That's weird.
It was I don't know, but it was like just cool to like.
Now I'm getting into
See
here's
him
where these
talk.
movies suck.
If y'all like Selena Gomez, y'all need to watch.
I mean, we like the way she looks, homie.
Only Murders in the Building, which is a great show.
Will watches it. He likes it a lot.
I haven't watched that yet, but I like Martin Short, Steve Martin.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
My mom watches it too.
Highest rated Disney Channel original movie premieres, top 10. Number 1, High School Musical 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wizards of Waverly Place the movie.
Halloween Town 2 has to be up there.
Tied for 3rd, Camp Rock and Descendants 2.
What?
Descendants 2 is 2017, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Princess Protection Program.
That was Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just remembered a really good one. My Date with the President's Daughter.
Yes.
That one was good. The chick was hot.
You read that, and I was thinking of that.
That's when I read.
Dude,
Princess
we
Protection
could do
Program, that's
that
what I
one.
thought.
Would be fun.
That would be a good
dude.
one, dude.
Yeah.
Especially now.
I would have to rewatch
Joe Biden
it.
doesn't have any daughters, but he has a crackhead son. My Date with the President's crackhead son, and it can be about like an 8-year-old child
that
or a hooker, either one. Anyway, Teen Beach Movie 2013
yeah.
doesn't count.
Like what are like before 2010, pretty much. Is that what
Yeah, I mean, really before.
08.
Yeah, 2008 was Camp Rock. So before Camp Rock. Camp Rock is when they really fell off.
I've never seen Camp Rock.
All the other ones suck other than Cadet Kelly.
Camp Rock was very cringy. Like it was bad.
Have you ever seen it without the, like, just clips of it without any of, like, the music or anything that they're doing? It's so
Yeah.
awkward. Like, you
It-
watch it and you want to, like, shrivel up in the fetal position and crawl, like, roll into your bed and not leave for 3 days. It's so bad.
I cannot believe you remembered My Date with the President's Daughter. That was such a great movie.
Dude,
It was.
I need to, like, try to watch that again.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
that we might have to watch that one. 'Cause I've never seen
So-
it. Or I've seen it,
Is there a like That's So Raven movie or Corey in the House movie?
There's a
we-
cheating room.
That'd be like a easy
Cheating
rewrite.
Brothers.
We can just like write it to like how Orlando Brown actually ended up.
How did he end up?
He's like does a lot of drugs and stuff.
Classic
remember-
Disney Channel.
There was an episode where he'll
He's like a crazy like conspiracy dude now. too.
Orlando Brown
Kinda like
and
him.
who was the redheaded other friend of Ravens?
I remember her, yeah.
Her name was Chelsea in the show,
Yeah.
but they went to the Purple Lobster one time and they left after the bread because they couldn't afford the dinner.
Lizzie McGuire movie.
Lizzie
Great
McGuire
movie.
movie is good. I've been watching How I Met Your Father.
Is it good?
Getting better.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. What's it on?
Hulu.
Yeah, it's not.
I've got
It's
RCC.
getting better.
I
It started off,
loved-
they tried to force it.
I loved How I Met Your Mother. I
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
loved it.
Not nowhere near as good as How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
Is Plenty
They've had one main character cameo from season 1. In season 1 from How I Met Your Mother. I'm not gonna spoil it in case you.
Robin.
Okay, yeah, it was Robin.
I saw it on stuff.
They've had. There were 2 side characters that appeared in season 1, and then so far in season 2, we're 6 episodes in. There's been 1 side character, just Sandy Rivers, the news guy. So, and then in the trailer in one of the early episodes of the first episode of season 1, they tease an upcoming appearance by one of the main 6. Is it 6 or 5? One of the main 5. So.
5, Ted, Barney,
3 guys, 2
Robin.
girls.
Yeah.
So, but then they said after that dropped, I read an interview about it, and they're like, "We've talked to all 5 of the main characters from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
We're trying to get them in. When they have Ted on, I might cry.
That's such a good show, dude. Maybe my favorite show of all time.
It's up there with Psych, I think.
I've never watched all of it.
It's so good. I mean, it's hard to beat like The Office, but The Office is like a basic answer. So if someone asks like your favorite TV show, and you say The Office, it's like okay. But, but then the next is like.
I mean, I go Psych.
But for me, it's
the
like
Friends
Psych.
and Office are like two.
I'm not crazy.
I love
Friends.
Friends.
I
Really?
liked
It's
it.
fine.
I didn't love it. I liked it.
I'm fine.
I like it a
the
lot.
complaints that most people have about it, I don't agree with. It's like it's a TV show. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
But like, it's fine. It doesn't. How I Met Your Mother makes me laugh.
But I also
way
like
harder.
grew up like my
Yeah.
mom and sister.
See, I didn't watch
watching it
Friends
all the
until I was
time.
in college.
So like
Same.
I watched it
Same.
a
I
lot,
mean, it was okay, but it wasn't like.
and then I watched through it like all the way by myself, and I liked it a lot.
But How I Met Your Mother makes me laugh way harder than Friends ever had, and Psych obviously.
Agreed.
And then also I don't know if y'all watch. I really like White Collar. It's not as
I've seen some of
but
it.
dude, White Collar's so good. It's sick.
I think a lot of things it's just like some people have different types of humor, and so different types of show are completely different from different people's favorites. So like
Yeah.
I do like I could probably ask Darcy. I mean not Darcy. Oakley. What was your favorite? Like who was your favorite character on How I Met Your Mother?
Ted. No, I mean like main characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Marshall, I guess.
See,
I mean, Ted is like the one you cheer for Ted the whole time, so it's kind of hard for him not to be your favorite. But the funniest, without a doubt, is Marshall.
See, my favorite's Barney.
And they have a lot of like great callback jokes, and like one of my favorite ones is always going to be the slaps. Like I think the slaps are the funniest thing in that show.
Yeah. Side characters, it's Ranjit, obviously.
My favorite side character was probably Barney's boss.
Oh yeah, it starts with a B. Bilson?
Bilson. But it wasn't his boss. I think it was his coworker.
No, Bilson's the boss, and Gary something is the coworker. They're both the Gary guy is played by a guy that was on SNL.
So one of the most interesting things about that show,
Gary Blauman.
There's a guy in that show who plays one of Ted's like college friends, and he's from Cleveland and like a big Browns fan.
Yeah, from Blue Mountain State, Punchy.
But you see, he was on Blue Mountain State, but I didn't know this, but that guy was like one of the main writers for the show. Like,
was he really?
Yeah, and he was one of the main writers for Blue Mountain State too.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
I didn't know that. That's dope. I always like figuring out like people that like wrote stuff and everything.
So what are we rewriting?
What movie?
I think Sky High is one of the finalists.
I think so too.
I think
I'll have to rewatch.
I think Date with the President's Daughter would be a good one.
I'll definitely have to rewatch that. I'll have to rewatch whichever one we
have to
rewriting.
Same.
Other than Johnny Tsunami.
I would have to rewatch it.
I've seen it way too many times to have to rewatch it. It's so good.
So what are we thinking?
One time I went to the beach with Kelman and Alexa, and we drove, and with their parents because I think I was in high school then.
Yeah.
And we drove, like we didn't get there till 3 a.m. So we left pretty late in the day.
Yeah.
And when we got there, Kelman and I went to our room and turned on the TV. I don't know why because it was 3 a.m. and Johnny Tsunami was on. And we were like, all right, well we're not going to bed. We're watching Johnny Tsunami.
So, sure, decide which one you want.
I think I want to do Date with President's Daughter.
Okay,
it's fine.
I'm good with that.
That's a good one.
I mean, that you could go a million different ways with that.
We're going to.
I'll have to rewatch, but yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to rewatch for sure. I haven't seen that one in forever. I remember the chick being really hot, but she's gonna be like in high school.
That's gonna have to be a rewatch.
How old do you think she is now?
Oh, I mean, she's definitely like
she's old enough to date Hunter Biden.
I know, but is it weird to 1998?
I mean, she's definitely a
No, I know, but like, is it weird to say she's hot now? Like for me now to say she's hot in the movie. I don't know. 1998, and she's 43. She might have been like 18.
That's 25 years ago.
In the movie.
25, dude. No, that is
1979.
That is.
My question is there anything?
She's 19. That's fine. She's
Oh,
hot.
okay.
She's hot.
Okay, we're good.
See if she's in anything else.
Can we change it to a rated R movie?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we can we can change it as drastically as we want.
Okay, I'm down for this.
Okay, hold on. Why did you just ask that if we had done talking about
and
Hockey
then
Girl?
and then say,
What's
I'm
your
down.
problem?
Now, I'm not gonna make it like some,
I mean, it sounds like you are gonna make it like some like.
Oh, I'm not. I just want to know because there's certain things that I might want to put in there that
You're
would
wild.
be.
I mean, they could run a train in the Oval Office.
Whoa!
Whoa! No!
See, I wasn't gonna go that far.
Come on, man.
I was just thinking hypotheticals.
You know the memes or jokes like on the internet about like, oh, you're watching a movie and it's normal, and then your parents walk in and it's like a sex scene.
Yeah.
One of like maybe the only times it ever happened to me is when I was watching that and my mom came in and they were in the movie theater and they like went down on the ground like to pretend they were making out to escape the Secret Service. Mom's like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "Nothing. It's on Disney. I promise." I was about to say something. Oh no, you were talking about Sherm. You were talking about how that dude like you didn't know he was like a writer for all those episodes and stuff. So I was watching the Apple Dumpling Gang a few weeks ago. Really old Disney movie, Don Knotts, and one of the guys. I was watching the second one. One of the guys in it, the main guys, I looked him up to see if he was in anything else. How long have we been going?
Hour 25.
That's wild. We said this is gonna be a short episode. I looked up like what he had been in and stuff, and I didn't put this together, but he's the bad guy. He's Alan Stanwyck in Fletch. I don't know if y'all have seen Fletch. Fletch is like a 100 out of 100 movie, Chevy Chase movie. It is.
I don't think I've seen that.
One of the best movies ever.
Since I know what you're talking about.
Dude, it's so good. So he's the bad guy in that, and then he's shows up in one episode of White Collar, and I was like, dude, I had no idea that was him. And he directed like 6 episodes of White Collar, and he directed 3 episodes of Psych.
Oh.
I was like, dude, I've loved this guy my entire life. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Kind of gay, but I did. Anyway.
Okay, so my date with the president's daughter.
We're going to rewrite My Date with the President's Daughter. With the President's Daughter.
Yeah.
Not a President's Daughter.
I mean, she is a president's daughter.
Yeah, but she's the President's
Yeah.
daughter, dude. I'm going to watch it this weekend, probably. Definitely.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it'll be a rewatch this week.
That's facts.
for sure.
Sharm, you got to make sure you watch it.
What? My date with the president's daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta send it in the group too.
Yeah, everyone's got to watch it.
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Can
It's
Will
on
watch
Disney.
it? Do they have that in Japan? My Date with the Emperor's Daughter? Oh, wait, that's just Mulan. That's not the Emperor's
That was
Daughter.
China. Yeah.
Also, it just wasn't the Emperor's Daughter.
Well,
That's
yeah.
for sure.
But
Is there a movie like that for Asia? No, not that I know of.
no, not that I can think of.
Dude, I need them to make a third National Treasure.
They teased it.
I need them to make it, and I need Nick Cage to be in it.
They got to
I'm
make
scared-
it soon. He's
I'm
getting
s-
old.
See, I'm scared if they don't make it, or if they do make it, that Nick Cage won't be in it.
Do y'all not remember last year? They came out and said that they would never work with him again.
Who said that?
Disney.
You're talking about Johnny Depp.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the actors.
Oh, I'm talking about Nick Cage. Disney has come out and said they're not going to do any work with him.
Why?
Dude, I don't know. It's Disney. They do just dumb stuff all the time.
I didn't know if they like gave a reason.
They've made 7 movies since the last Endgame movie, and only 2 of them have been good.
I've seen one of them.
What are you saying? The 2 that were good were?
But Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
I don't think Doctor Strange is good.
That's fair because
But,
honestly,
get roasted,
some
Sharon.
stuff that makes me mad.
Wait, what?
There's some stuff in there that does make me mad.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the whole alternate universe thing, seeing Reed Richards, that was a real cool. I enjoyed that a lot.
See, I saw somebody
Oh,
tweet something the other day.
Zakai Zegler just got hurt. Had to be helped off the
Ooh.
court.
I saw something the other day saying how they brought like Patrick Stewart back, and they brought the old Spider-Man back, and they were like they should have brought the dude that played Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four movies back.
Yeah, who was that?
His name's like Jon Gruffold or something like that.
Who did I see as an old dude?
He's in Horrible Bosses. He's the dude that's gonna wet work him. Gonna pee on him. But I was like, yeah, like unless they were gonna actually cast John Krasinski to be Reed Richards, like for real, it would have been cooler to have that guy come back.
Did they not?
No.
Are they not?
No, I don't think they are. They just did it for fan service, pretty much.
Well, look, here's the thing. All those movies suck now.
Yeah.
They should have stopped after Infinity War. Just let everyone die.
I mean, no, like you weren't going to end it there.
I want everyone to die. Be done with it.
I mean, I guess that
That
was the best one. Like,
You know what was
the best
crazy?
one.
You know what was crazy about that? They showed the world after that in Endgame at the beginning, and it was like, like trees are growing and all this stuff.
Like
and
whales are coming into the
it was basically like saying, the world's a better place now.
I mean, they low-key proved his point. What? I mean, are you trying to say that Thanos kind of had a point?
I saw somebody. It was like somebody's like point of view of it.
If you always any scientist nowadays like, what's the problem with the world? They'll always just be like, it's overpopulated.
It's actually
They'll always
underpopulated.
But
or it's on track to be underpopulated.
Reports have come in that Japan has been lying about their population numbers for the last couple of years.
And that's obvious.
They're actually very well under their numbers.
Dude, you want to listen to some wild stuff about things like that? There's one of the Barstool podcasts, one of the Barstool Chicago ones. It's called Dog Walk, and it's just Eddie and Chief. And basically it's just Chief going on rants and conspiracy theories the whole time. Every episode's like that, so it's one of my favorites. But there's one where he talks about these Chinese cities that they built, and their goal was to get people out of... Because their cities are so like jam-packed and crowded, and then like for the most part, the rest of their country is like very wide open and unpopulated.
Yeah.
So they built these like exact scale replica model cities of like Paris and London and like all these famous European cities outside of like the main Chinese cities. It built them up, and it's all like housing and like small places for small businesses and stuff for people to move and like create their life there. And they're just empty. No one's ever lived in them. And they're totally empty.
That's wild.
And so like they like showed pictures of them and stuff, and it's insane. So,
that's crazy.
It's wild stuff.
Huh.
I gotta listen to that podcast.
Yeah, I wanna hear that.
Mm-hmm.
That's their Paris.
But since
no one's ever
Wait, what is that now?
It's in China. They made a replica city of Paris for people to move outside of like Beijing and Hong Kong. Actually, Hong Kong's a country, I guess, technically, but not according to China, but still.
We've got Will over there right now, so we could actually get him to get a...
I mean, he's in Japan.
That's kind of messed up for you to say.
What?
That you thought Japan and China were the same thing, pretty much?
No, I don't think they're the same thing. I'm just saying, since he's over there in Japan right now, since my point was Japan's lying about their population numbers, that we've got a guy over there that can get a head count as we speak.
Yeah, that's true.
So, built in 2007, 2 hours west of Shanghai, and is constructed as a miniature Paris, built to support a population of 10,000 people. So they built a bunch of little cities to have like 10, 20, 15,000 people to get them out away from those major cities. Venice, they have a city that's built around a White House replica, World Trade Towers. London, Thames, I don't know where that is. Sounds French. Oh, is it England?
I think so, because of the Thames River.
That makes sense. Paris. And just people just don't live there. They're just ghost towns.
That's weird, man.
China's wild.
Yeah.
Like, they do some weird stuff.
Okay, well, so we're doing my date with the president's daughter. Rewriting next week. So we'll have to let John Alex know.
Well, he'll listen to the pod.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if he
That's
does.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they started building it in 2007 and it finished in 2022, and no one has moved there.
Wow.
So it's just a ghost town.
But yeah, that's it. We'll do that next week,
Lord willing.
and we'll see y'all.
Adios, amigos.